Hi guys, and welcome to an unboxing. Well, you can see I've already unboxed one. I couldn't wait, and this came during the week when I was pretty low, so I had to unbox it and have a look. But let's go through it just for you guys. So the first thing we have in here is another one of these motorbike trailers. I already have one, but you know, you never have enough, can you? The next thing are these little items. We have a fuel can, which will fit in there, and we have a fire extinguisher, which we'll place there. We also have 2 sets of steps. Pop them down there. Then we have a jack. Now the jack was broken, and I've roughly repaired it for now, but it will do. It works, and it goes with, you know, the scramble van. Keep watching. It isn't in this little box, by the way. Now there are a couple of parts which are missing or broken that's in the box as well. One of them is Evel Knievel's toolbox, which is missing the lid and of course the tools. And the other is his tool chest, which is quite badly smashed about. We might do a restoration project with that at a later date. And that is all that is in that box. But it wasn't very expensive, and it got me some bits that I needed. So, okay guys, here we are at the next box. You can see I haven't even attempted to undo this one, so we'll be very careful because I'm not quite sure how to package this. I'm hoping quite good, but I'm not sure. So here we go. Again, this is along the themes of my Evel Knievel, and I wanted mainly to collect the vehicles, the different motorbikes and stunt vehicles, but I seem to have got into the restoration of certain vehicles, and this one came along and I couldn't pass it up. Right, bits of cardboard, I know. Yeah, that's very nice. Alright, pull out the cardboard and let's hope we've got this in some sort of order. Open it out, get rid of the box like that. And in bubble wrap. Undo this. Now obviously I'd seen pictures of this before I bought it. Again, these things range in price. I wouldn't necessarily say, some people wouldn't think it was cheap, but you know, bearing in mind what they cost when they were new, probably not cheap, but you know, it's good. And I just meet the criteria for the age, because it says for children 5 and up, so I just meet that one. So let's have a look. The box is a bit tatty, but it is complete, and it's nice to have an item in the box. Now, I will point out at this particular point, I know it's not complete, and I know it's damaged. So let's pull it out and have a look and see exactly how bad it is. For a start, it's upside down. We'll put the box on here, down here. So let's have a look. Turn it over slowly. Right, so the screen's okay. Oh, we'll pop it up there. It's in need of a good clean. Now, I will say this wasn't necessarily the best out of the Evel Knievel toys. Obviously, it's a scramble van, but we'll get to the box of bits in a second. We'll put them beside me. Oh, something else in there. But, you know, it's the van itself, apart from the fact it's missing the tailgate, which will be a build project for us at a later date. It has the vinyl side panels, which we will try and clean up. They pull out so you can work on them. I'll show you that. They move out like this. So if you need to, he's got his door here so you can get in, push it out from the other side. There we go. So the door opens. Don't think that's ever been used very much. So as a van, it's fairly complete. Does need a clean. The ramp, if necessary, will fit on the back there. So we do know that the ramp was originally a two-section part, so there was another bit that clipped on there, and that would go on the back of the van and he would jump over it. It's not too bad. There doesn't appear to be a steering wheel. I thought there might have been one with it. So that's something I might need to try and find. Anyway, we got the ramp, we got the vehicle. Let's pop that down out of the way, and let's have a look in the pack here. What have we got? Right, so we have yet another set of steps. So I now have 3 steps. There's a song about that, isn't there? 3 steps to heaven, isn't it? Anyway, we have a complete tool case, tool bench. So if I get the broken one out, here, we can see it's missing the top bit. So as part of a restoration, we'll build this and we'll make a replacement top to put on this. So we've got, you know, just to show you how to make one, really. If you're interested, that is. If you're not, let me know. So we've got those 2 items. Yeah, that's all right. And then we have Evel's chair. Needs putting in some water just to warm it up to get the legs straight. But his chair's there. So let's get the box up and see what else we were missing. Right. So we're missing the lid to the toolbox. We'll get the bits out here that we have from the boxer bits I purchased off someone else. I knew I was getting the van, so I knew I would want these little items as well. So out of the group of bits we've got here, we are missing the lid to the toolbox, we are missing the tools, his coffee pot to go in on his cooker, and we're missing the grease gun. And of course we're missing the tailgate for the van. And oh, if we look on the back here, you'll notice his tow hitch is broken. So I'll have to make one of them. But we have the canyon rig, which I restored in a previous video. So we'll be able to copy the tow hitch off that and hopefully make a replacement that we can put on and super glue on, and that'll be okay. And also make a tailgate that comes down over the top. So I hope you are interested in this little collection, and stay tuned, because the next video will be me cleaning this and basically working on it, trying to make the tailgate and a few bits like that. Okay, the first step is to try a little bit of mild cleaning. So we've got a damp cloth with a very small amount of detergent in it, and we're just going to work in small motions over the item. This is vinyl, but what we don't want is water, too much water to get beyond the vinyl into the backing card. There are small holes in here, and it is possible for that to happen, but just with a little bit of pressure and a damp cloth, a lot of the dirt is lifting off, and as you can see, it's beginning to look not too bad. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. I'll give that side a dry. Before we start on the other side. You can see there's quite a lot of marks on here. So we'll start off here. Slow bit of rub. And we don't want to take too much to affect the vinyl. I mainly just want to clean it, and also I don't want to take too much of the fact that it has been played with off of it. And in fact, you can see that's amazingly come up quite well, hasn't it? To what it was just a few seconds ago. That has come up incredibly well. I'll give it a dry. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. That's not too bad. We could perhaps give this another go over, but to be honest, I'm quite pleased with that. That'll do for me. I'm happy. So we'll put that there with the other one. Now, I've taken the front cab unit off, and you can see this is quite grubby and the glue's started to come undone. I'm sure with the same technique we've used, yeah, I mean it is just storage dirt mainly, so that is coming up quite easily. This is the one sad thing about this particular toy, is the fact that the cab unit and the sides were only really made out of this vinyl covered cardboard, and basically it doesn't take long to misshape and to not look good. But we'll see if we can get this back to some sort of shape. Got to be careful here the way I hold it and clean it, but yeah, I'm pleased with that. Let's come up the tree, just wiping the dirt off. Has made a big difference. Let's get that quick dry off. Sorry, I keep going out of the camera shape. So we'll give that a quick dry off. Put it to one side, and then what I've got to do is try and get this into some shape. So I might put some heat into this and then see if we can glue that down, because that has to be pulled down inside there like that. So that's in the cab like that, and then we'll see how we get on. So we'll leave that to just to dry, and while we're doing that we might as well give the rest of it a quick clean over. So I've cleaned it, I warmed it up with Jan's hairdryer, and that's just softened it enough to put it back into place. And what I have is some little sticky pads which we will stick under here. Try and get us, no, that's already on, so we'll let it trim that off carefully afterwards. Under here. Hopefully that'll hold that in place. So now let's carefully put that back into place. we can around like that and into place. I do have to say, so now the cab looks a bit better, doesn't it? It's a lot cleaner. It's a pity about the little tear, but we can't do much about that. The glass. Come out from the inside. Do I need to put the glass in first? Probably. So now I need to carefully lift this out again. Like that. Put the glass in. And carefully pull that. This back into place. And the glass comes down. There we go. Now slide in the side. Do the other side. As I say, it doesn't look like this door's been used much because it doesn't actually move a lot. And that slides in like that. The next thing to do is to start work on where we've got the missing tow hook on the back.